Yeah, the psychic experience, and that's probably the reaction you're going to get on Saturday night, 7 to 9 p.m. at the Ottawa Little Theatre, right there on King Edward Drive, just $30, and the portion of the proceeds actually goes to Operation Come Home. Matthew Stapley here with me. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm really good. We also have Jamie Hammond here as well. Hi, from Operation Come Home.
Hi.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So, Matthew, I'm going to start with you and talk to you about the psychic experience and what people can expect when they come into the Ottawa Little Theatre on Saturday.
Well, it's going to be an interesting show. I'll put it to you that way.
Okay.
The show's going to be opened by a woman named Jennifer Clark of Soulful Solutions, and she's going to basically be doing like a rundown of what spirit is, what psychic phenomena is. I'm going to come on and do messages to the audience as well as do a small talk and things like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, when you do, when you stand on stage in front of people,
yes.
I've kind of seen a reading now and again. Do people pull at you and like I don't mean like wave at you or anything. Do you feel a pull to certain people?
Absolutely, yeah. I'll sort of start by getting like this side of the room or this side of the room, and then I just follow that, and then it leads me to a person to give a message to. And sometimes the messages will be like from the other side, from loved ones, or from their spirit guides, or things like that. And I try to make it directly relate to their life in some way to motivate them and give them hope. Yeah,
because I think a lot of people would be maybe nervous because you worry about negative information coming to you.
Yeah.
And there's always that balancing. Do I want to know, and would that help me, or do I just want to know and be blissfully ignorant? Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Jennifer, I want to talk, or Jamie, excuse me. I want to talk to you about Operation Come Home and how this ties in. It's Matthew just talking about how it's like. Positive reinforcement, and Operation Come Home really comes from a positive place.
Oh, absolutely. Our whole our mission statement is preventing homeless youth from becoming homeless adults. So when Matt approached us, it was a very perfect fit because it's it's positive energy, it's making life changes, things like that, and that's what we're trying to work with homeless youth in the community and try and help them through that.
Yeah, and when you see that transition, do you see a lot of them turn to the positive energies and almost defer their life if they're going to move back home with their guardian, or maybe move on with their life and start getting involved?
Yeah, well, we have a lot of different programming, and we have an employment program, we have 2 social enterprises, we have an on-site high school, which is very unique in terms of our organization. So when we see them make changes, also, sometimes all they need is a hand. So when we provide them with these programs or these opportunities and they have that chance to make those positive changes, it's absolutely life-changing. So
now, Matthew, when you meet someone who has had a tougher time, they haven't been handed all the cards early on, there must be a bigger strength that you sense there.
Yes, I think you're right. I think that when people have a difficult period or they go through something in their life, it really shows in their energy, and I feel like it comes across as a strength and also the ability to help others to get across those bridges as well.
So going through the process, while maybe very painful, actually it gives you the tools to actually help other people bridge.
Absolutely, and
that's amazing.
Every moment is a constant choice of what we're going to do with our lives. So when people go through something difficult or challenging, they then have the choice as to what they're going to do with what they've learned from that.
That's amazing.
And a lot of them end up helping others.
All right, so the producers are talking to me. They're like, "All right, ask them about you." All right, okay. What do you see about me? Okay. Maybe a mini reading.
A mini reading? Awesome. Okay. Well, when I met you and I shook your hand at first, I felt like you had a very, sort of like on that surface, very calm energy. I feel like your mind goes very quickly though, and I feel like you're able to perceive a lot really fast about somebody when you meet them. I also feel like you're very sensitive, and probably more so than what you let on at the surface, but I feel that sensitivity really gets people to another level. You helped people to portray who they are at the basic and deep level.
Wow.
I felt a male and a female spirit with you pretty strongly. The female had like a heart or lung condition in her passing. The male, I think, passed from an older age, but they're both very proud of you.
Wow.
And I feel like they're just basically saying like, you're on the right track, and there's going to be an opportunity that will come in June or July that's going to just blow your mind.
Okay.
And you're also going to be traveling quite a bit in the next year. This is a year of transformation for your career.
Wow, I appreciate that, and if half of that comes true, or half of that's correct, I mean, really, it's just strange when somebody you've met 45 seconds ago, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or a few minutes ago says things that you have known about yourself. It's pretty interesting, and that must be something that would come in very useful, Jamie, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
We would be able to cut to the core of maybe sometimes what's going on with the youth on the streets.
Oh,
because
yeah.
this is multi-layered issues.
Oh, definitely.
And you can't always, that's why you can't judge people by the book by the cover, right, on the street.
No.
So, and you must hear amazing stories every day.
Oh yeah, and they're all very different. And you know, homelessness is, it's like you said, it's multi-layered, and it's not a choice. You know, there's obviously stigma about the homeless population, but it's like you said, there's different components to it. So I think people need to be very cognizant of that.
Well, I could say no matter what their situation, anyone on the street wants to live a better life. Operation Come Home trying to make that happen. We really appreciate that. Go check it out, the psychic experience. I can tell you, Matthew Stapley will blow your mind. So you want to see that at the Ottawa Little Theatre Company on Saturday. We're back after this.